Welcome back to the vlog, you guys. Happy July, happy summer. It's actually my birthday week. I'm a Cancer baby. I don't really have plans for the week, so let's hang out. I feel like the only thing I have planned this week is a birthday picnic. Also this week I kind of just want to start checking stuff off my summer bucket list, starting with going to the Harold Washington Library. I think it's like the biggest library. It's like right in the Loop, so I'm really excited to check it out because I've seen that they have like this really cool, not rooftop, but like top floor, what would you call it? Like sunroom. I've been trying not to buy books, just checking them out from the library. So I've been avoiding all of the cute bookstores here, but I do have a reason to go to the bookstore because I need a new journal. So I'm either gonna go to a bookstore or like a stationery store and maybe buy myself something fun. That is the plan this week. I've kind of just been feeling like yapping to you guys because I miss you. Also, I am gonna bring my knitting project with me because I'm working on the Anna top by Kiss Kiss Rhinestones, one of my favorite pattern designers for sure. This pattern literally just came out like a few days ago and I'm already really cruising on it. I'm usually not like a thin yarn knitter or like a summer knitter, but I think I've been converted, to be honest, because I've been loving this project. So I'm gonna bring this with me and work on it on the train, and then maybe if there's like a cool spot to sit in the library, I'll do that too. Here's the outfit. I have these glasses that I thrifted, and then I have this top that I also thrifted. My bag that I made, guys, I made this pouch last week. Sorry for the weird camera angle. I literally am so terrified at filming in public, but I'm trying to be better. That was such a cool library. It was so big to the point where like I didn't even know where to start. I kind of was just like looking at everything. The skylight was so cool, but there was no seats, which was kind of weird because it was like a very open space. Yeah, there was like tables with like a bunch of chairs, but there would be like one person sitting at each table. Very cool library. Definitely will be spending a lot more time here in the winter. I feel like it's a good like third space, and I'm just like impressed with the collections, like all the stuff that they have and like how it's organized and their staff picks. I just got one book because I have a few other books checked out from like my local branch. I didn't want to get like too many. There is a yarn store around the corner, and like why not go check it out. But also I haven't been to the Bean in my adult life. Like if I have been to the Bean, it's been like a long time since I've gone. Since I'm down here, like I might as well go check it out. That's what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, and then I'll probably go home for lunch because I'm probably gonna get hungry at some point. What I got. So I did go to Yarnify, which I've never been to that yarn store before. I feel like I'm slowly like checking off all of the yarn stores in Chicago for the most part. There's definitely a lot that I still want to go to, but I've been to Knit One, The Drop Stitch, Sister Arts, Yarnify. There's definitely a few that I still want to check out. They're all like very good curated stores. I just got one hank of this heritage silk. I think I want to make the same top I'm making right now. I just love it so much already. Like I haven't even finished it, but I think I want to make it in this green color. That's what I got at Yarnify. From the library, I got the Ginseng Hunter. I've never heard of this book before. I really was just browsing like every single shelf. There were so many books, guys. It's a 9-floor library. Like it's huge, so I didn't even know where to start. Found like the knit and crochet section, so I was looking at the books in there, and then also just looking through the fiction books. And I don't know why this one caught my eye, but while we're on the topic of books, I'll show you the other books I have checked out right now and maybe talk about like some of the books that I've been reading recently. I read Perks of Being a Wallflower back in May, which is kind of funny to revisit because I read that in high school. I happened to find the book when I was living with my parents and I just needed something to read, so I was like, I'll just give this another ago. So I read The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Diary of a Void I just finished a few weeks ago, which I thought was like a 3-star read, 3.5-star read. It was pretty good. The premise is basically a woman who pretends to be pregnant and how people around her and her life treat her differently because of it. And then I also read the book Deep Cuts, which is centered around music, and I always say this about books that are centered around music is I just know that it's gonna eat as like a film or a TV show. The book was a little bit hard to conceptualize, like when they talk about music, or maybe if you don't know what the song is, like the vibe can be different. But I feel like the setting was very like grungy indie sleaze. They are gonna make it into a movie, and I didn't know that until after I finished the book and I was doing a little bit more research on it. But Austin Butler and Saoirse Ronan are the main characters, and I'm just like, this just makes sense. And I'm actually like really excited for the movie, even though I didn't think the book was like the best thing in the world. I just think it's gonna be really good as a movie. So this is what I'm reading right now, Cursed Bunny. It's a bunch of like weird, random, grotesque stories. I haven't read like a short story type of book in a long time. They're easy to like pick at. I really have been liking this so far. I'm a little bit over halfway through. And then I also have Greta and Valdine checked out. Hopefully I can finish this book this week and then read this one. And then I have a family vacation cabin trip type of thing happening in a few weeks, so I think this will be a good book for that. I was in a big reading slump, and I'm definitely not even close to where I want to be for my reading goals. Like, I feel like I read so much last year and I was super into reading, but this year it has just been hard for me, to be honest, to just be motivated to do anything apparently. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat with that, or maybe I'm just lying to myself and trying not to feel alone. But if you have felt that way, like you just have been lacking motivation and creativity this year, I don't know, something's in the air maybe, but we're getting it back. We're taking our power back. Okay, pinky promise? Cool. So I've been staying up late knitting, and now I have connected the armholes to the bag. I feel like I'm kind of on the home stretch here, and I'm really excited to finish this. I thought it was gonna be nicer today. I was honestly planning on just like hanging out by the lake and hammocking. I've been hammocking so much. It's like one of my favorite things to do, but it's kind of cloudy and not like super nice out, so maybe it'll clear up later. But on Tuesdays they have $2 off rotisserie chickens. Last week I made a chicken salad, which I was such a chicken salad hater, to be honest. Not that I ever tried it, but it always like looked gross with like the grapes, which is a controversial ingredient. But last week I didn't buy grapes, I used dried cranberries. My kitchen is so small, you guys. It's literally like there's no counter space, so cooking has not been like really the easiest thing. Like, it's not bad, like I just have to like prep everything before I turn the stove on, but sometimes I just want to throw something together. So I feel like prepping stuff like chicken salad has been really good source of protein, and then just like keeps me full, and I can eat it for lunch and dinner. I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and go get a chicken. My mom said there's a package for me, so could it be a birthday gift? We'll find out. Okay, spoiler alert. Farm fresh flowers. I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Mom. Love you. This is so exciting. I love having fresh flowers. Okay, you guys, the sun finally came out, so I think I'm gonna go hammock by the lake. It's like my favorite thing to do. I freaking love my hammock. I think I told you guys in my last vlog that it is my goal to go to the lake every single day, and so far I am beside myself right now. I made a huge mistake. I must have twisted my cast on when I cast it on underneath the armpits, because why is it twisted? I have no energy to deal with this right now. It's my birthday today. I am 26 today. I think most of the day I'm gonna be spending alone. I think I'm doing like a little birthday picnic with some of my friends. So I'm gonna go get a matcha and a pastry. My favorite matcha place here. I feel like I had a really hit or miss experience with the matcha here, but I finally found a place that I like. I really want a chocolate croissant. That is my favorite pastry. So I'm gonna do that after I'm done getting ready, and then I'm gonna come back here, eat breakfast, and then I think I wanna go to the Garfield Park Conservatory. That's on my summer bucket list. And then I might go like buy some things for my birthday picnic tonight, and then come back here, make dinner, and then go to the picnic. Let me show you some of the new makeup products that I bought, because I don't really buy makeup that often, but for some reason around my birthday I always buy makeup or skincare, and this year I bought some makeup. So I bought the e.l.f. I think almost everything I bought was e.l.f., but I bought the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which I don't know if I like yet. It's a little bit thick. I think for summer, to be honest. I don't wear a ton on my face during the summer, but I like it so far. I was a little bit iffy about the shade at first, but it kind of like changes color like once you blend it in. And then also my eyebrows grow like straight down and I hate it. They never stay pushed up. I got this brow lift gel with this brush. I don't know what to do with my eyebrows. Like I want to make them thinner, but I'm like too scared. I also got a new mascara, which I don't know, I'm just trying this one out. I've used it before, but I have to use waterproof mascara. Literally, my eyelashes grow straight down, and if I use anything, or even if I step anywhere where there's humidity in the air, my lashes will fall. So I have to use waterproof. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks for like taking it off at night. And then this is like a cheek tint in Cherry Cola, which I thought was such a cute like shade name. But I don't know if I like it more than the cream blush that I have right now. I love the Milani Supercharged. I don't even know if they still sell it. But this is a nice color too. Very subtle, and then I'll put some on my lips as well. So I think that's all the products that I bought. And I really love e.l.f. products. Like I know that they're cheaper, but they're cruelty free, and I just feel like they work so well for the price. And even like their skincare. Love. This is not sponsored by e.l.f. by the way. I would love for e.l.f. to sponsor me, but I really do like their products a lot. And I find myself just like always buying their stuff, so. I said that I wanted to go to the Garfield Park Conservatory, which is kind of out there. It's like an hour away, but I was just like enjoying myself so much sitting outside of that cafe. I asked the people in the bookstore like if there was a good bakery to get a croissant, because like croissants are like one of my favorite foods. They recommended this French bakery down the street, so I went there. I was just enjoying myself sitting out there, and like it was so nice out and just like such a vibe. So I feel like I just like sat there and knit for a while. I wanted to journal because, by the way, I did get a new journal. They didn't have that many colors, but I feel like I've just been feeling red. Having a new journal is so intimidating to start. I wanted to do a little like birthday journal session. Maybe I'll read my one from last year. I probably did do one from last year. Anyways, I'm kind of ranting, but what I wanted to say is that I think since I kind of was just sitting there for a long time, I don't really want to make the trip out there because it's already almost 2 o'clock. It would take me an hour to get there even, and then I would probably spend like 2 hours there. I still want to go get snacks for my picnic, so I think I'm going to skip the conservatory for now. But there is a smaller one in Lincoln Park, which I think I'm going to go down there anyways because the Trader Joe's is down that way. So I think the new plan is I'm going to go to the Lincoln Park Conservatory. Even though it's super small, I still want to check it out anyways and do some knitting because I'm like really hyper focused on my project right now. By the way, I did fix the armhole cast on, which I messed up originally, but it wasn't too hard to fix. So we're back on track now, and yeah, I think I just want to spend my day knitting and kind of walking around outside. It's like very nice out. Okay, excuse the mess in the background. This is what I'm gonna wear to my birthday picnic. Not that it's like a dressy occasion or anything, but like I have nowhere else to wear this dress, so I might as well just wear it for my birthday. But I got this dress a few weeks ago from the Savers here. I definitely showed it in my thrift haul video. It's just like a perfect summer dress. So I think I'm gonna like dress it down and just wear flip-flops, to be honest. Like it's not a nice occasion at all, but like I might as well dress up, you know. As far as what I got for snacks for the picnic, I went to Trader Joe's. I feel like I always get some type of covered pretzel, so dark chocolate covered pretzel, raspberry stars. I love shortbread cookies, and these are really yummy. Actually, I've never tried these ones, but like this type of cookie I'm a big fan of. And then I got a Borson. I was on the phone with my friend Shay while I was shopping, and she said to get this with these crackers, so shout out to her for that combo. And I feel like that's enough. There's not that many people coming, so I feel like it was kind of a cloudy day today, but now the sun is coming out, but I don't think it's gonna be too warm, so I feel like hopefully it ends up being like perfect weather. I need to take this off. Does anybody have the habit of wearing a ponytail on their wrist at all times, no matter what? There was a post the other day that I saw that was funny. It was like, someone please remind me at my wedding to take my hair tie off of my wrist, because that is literally me.
Yeah, where is there go? It was a couple of years ago in Indiana, and my friend had it, and then I was trying. I like bit into taffy.
I take too many pictures.
I had such an amazing birthday, you guys. It was just so wholesome, and the picnic was so much fun. I feel like so rich and grateful and truly just like very blessed. I have such an amazing support system and friends in my life. This morning I took a little bit of time to write more in my new journal. By the way, I added some stickers that I got for my birthday. My friend Zoe got me these. Shout out to her. Definitely been trying to break in this new journal. Took a little bit of time this morning to write some more, and after reflecting over the past year, I feel like I do feel very similar to what I felt last year. I read my journal entry from last year on my birthday, and it's a very similar feeling, not in a bad way, but basically just feeling like I'm behind my peers in a way, like where I should be in life. But I feel very happy with what I do have, so it's hard to like compare myself to others. Basically, I still feel like that, and I think I will always feel like that. I don't think that's really a bad thing. I think everyone's kind of on their own path, so trying to kind of like process those emotions. But also I was writing a little bit about how I'm uncomfortable sometimes having people celebrate me. Like in a way, my brain is telling me that I either don't deserve it or I have imposter syndrome of some sorts, but like that is truly such a mental block that I need to get out of, because in order to manifest things, like you have to feel like you deserve them when you're asking the universe for things in your life that you want to attract, and like feeling like you don't deserve them or deserve good things is what is blocking me from like fully manifesting properly. I think now every time that I have a thought like that, like, oh, I don't deserve this, or why is it me in this situation? Instead of dwelling on those types of thoughts, I want to turn that around and turn it into gratitude for like what I am experiencing and what I do have. So I'm just like very grateful to have such amazing people in my life. I'm very grateful to be in the position that I'm in. Stuff like that, instead of feeling like I don't deserve it or it shouldn't be me who is in this position, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was kind of some thoughts that I was pondering this morning. But with that being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishes. Like truly, no one had to go out of their way to say happy birthday to me, but a lot of you guys did, and I appreciate that so much. Like it means the absolute world to me. You guys made me feel very, very special on my birthday, so I love you guys. I do want to mention that for the month of July, you might have already noticed that I'm slowing down a little bit on my uploading just because I haven't really taken a break from YouTube within the like 2.5 years that I've been consistently uploading on here. So I thought maybe this month I would slow down, focus more on intentionally making videos versus like making them to make them and put them out every week. I feel like to like lean into my craft a little bit more, I need to take a little bit of break from like posting about it because I feel like that's kind of where I'm getting stuck, like not pursuing projects I have in mind because, oh, I don't want to start this because I want to have it all set up where I can film the beginning of it and blah blah blah. I feel like that has stopped me from making things a lot in the past, to be honest. Also, I've been trying to write a pattern for that crochet poncho for so long and I just have been so busy with other things that I haven't been able to focus on that. So I do want to focus on more stuff like behind the scenes. I guess I'll show you my progress on this project since I've been working on it all week. I'm just knitting the body part of this. Again, this is the Anna top by Kiss Kiss Rhinestones. But yeah, I'm loving the drape of this. This yarn I got from the Dropped Stitch in Andersonville here in Chicago, and this is the Knitting for Olive lime green. But also my friend Tori told me about a summer reading program at the Chicago Library System, and I went to the library today to pick up a brochure for it, and then you win a freaking cool hat if you finish them. So I'm like determined to finish this. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is I don't want to leave you guys in the dark with no uploads, but just know I'll be back in August and beyond. I'm just taking this month a little bit to kind of reevaluate some stuff behind the scenes, and I will be back. Maybe I'll upload a vlog here and there. I'm really excited for fall content. I'm not even trying to talk about fall yet, but I'm excited for like fall knitting stuff. But yeah, I loved making this vlog and talking to you guys and catching up. Oh, by the way, one last thing before I go. I did re-sign my lease in Chicago, so I will be staying here for the near future. I think in my last vlog I was mentioning that I only had like a 3-month sublease, but I have extended that, so I'll be here. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I look forward to chatting with you guys again very, very soon. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.